Hi guys, it's Alana and welcome back to my channel for another video, and today's video is something that I am so seriously excited about and I can't wait to share with you. So if you've been following Ella and I on social media, you know that I have been selected as part of only 12 riders for the National Academy for 2021, which is a British Dressage training programme that is so seriously cool. It is lottery funded and I am so stoked to be on it. So the first training camp is happening down in Windsor, where Ella and I have just arrived, and I'm just going to ride her now. This is kind of like the day before everything kicks off, because we've got such an action-packed schedule for the next 3 days. That's Ella all tacked. That's Ella all tacked up and ready to go. She's looking super sexy in the Lemieux Sage, and we're just going to wander over and start our little stretchy program with her. Okay guys, so Ella and I are now back at the stable and she's all chilled out and untacked and just eating her Haina whilst I cook her feed. Yeah, so we were only meant to go for a walk around that canter track, but we got about halfway around it and you know what, it was just calling me. I had no choice, we had to canter. Yeah, so we had so much fun going around that canter track. It was literally, this is the nicest place I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, everything is perfect about this place. Even the trees are perfectly placed. Like, okay, just let me live here, that's all I ask. Anyway, wanted to plug the merch. So I am now an official National Academy athlete, as you can see, because I have been labelled so. So yeah, I'm just living my best life at the minute. I cannot wait for tomorrow and just see what we're all getting up to. Good morning everyone. So today is officially day one of the National Academy and it is a bright and early start for me. Not so much for Ella because she's only just had her breakfast. So first thing on the agenda today is an 8:30 talk with Claire Meyer and Hannah Jane. And that's at the pavilion next to the indoor school. Hi Ella. She can hear horses and she's decided she's very alert. Extremely alert. Yeah, so I've come up early and I've just mucked Ella out. She's had a breakfast, as you can see by her nose. That equine horse feed is getting it. Oh, gone Casper White. And then that's going to be followed by a bitting consultation at 9:30. Now for the bitting consultation, I'm actually really excited about that because I'm going to be popping Ella in her double bridle. I normally ride her in a snaffle, but I think it'd be really good to put her in the double and just check so we can crack on and start working her in that actually, because we do want to move her onto that as she's moving up the levels. So actually today it has been so busy, I've not had time to do a lot of talking, but we went through the welcome talk where we spoke about what it was like to be an athlete, and that was really good because we just talked about different attributes that were both mental and physical. And then we had the bitting session, which was quite special because Ella decided that she was 18 hands at least. So we had quite a few temper tantrums and then we had to mess about with the bits a little bit because Ella really didn't like the double today. She wasn't a big fan. And then we had a lesson with Spencer, which was looking at more of the quality of Ella's work because she seems to have just gone back a little bit. So she's not quite working in the right frame. So we're just going to work on that and I'm really looking forward to seeing how that progresses over the next few days of lessons. So now I've got about an hour and then we're going to weigh Ella.
Push, 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 push. We'll have a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax.
Okay, so I've just had my physiotherapy session with Claire Howard, and that was super interesting. She worked on my body, and we've definitely found that I've got a slightly tighter left hip, but then I've got a slightly weaker right hip, but the right hip's more flexible. So we found out that I am just a little bit lopsided. She said it wasn't a lot, which is always good. And then I asked Claire if she would mind activating my left hip for me, just so it was a bit looser and I could sit a bit straighter in the saddle. And I have now experienced acupuncture for the first time. I'm not going to show any of that on video, simply because my whole butt cheek was out. So we're gonna leave that to better not to be talked about. But yeah, it was super interesting, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how that's affecting my riding tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. So day 2 of National Academy is commencing, and this morning it was going to be test riding from me and Ella. So Ella is all plaited up, much to her disgust. She's got feed all over her mouth again. Surprise! So I've just finished mucking Ella out, plaiting her up and getting her all ready, and then I'm going to head back to the Precious Neddy's horse box, where Mum, on the little cooker in there, because it is so cute, it's like a little roving home, she's put on my bacon sandwich already, and I'm going to get some breakfast, and then I'm going to start stressing about the test riding. So Ella and I are going to be riding medium 75, which is what we rode at the regionals, and the regionals before that, and oh, Ella's just trying to wipe her feet all over my new jacket. So it's a test that we do really know inside out, but we're not quite good enough at changes to try and advance medium yet. So we're going to get some advice on it and help with some, probably ring craft is the one thing that I want to focus on the most. And then we've also got to video the test, and then we're going to go through the video, do a little performance analysis on it. So today is set to be super action packed and actually super interesting, so I can't wait to share that with you. So Ella and I have just finished riding medium 75, and it went really well actually. She went much better than she did yesterday, where I felt she was a little bit flat, and today she was definitely pushing a lot more. However, at the minute she's just objecting to me asking her to go rounder in some of the lateral work, so I'm making her look lame, and I promise you, hand on heart, she's not. So that's just something we've got to fix, and we did step back in every single halt, so that's going to be fixed as well. However, we finally got a clear round of medium 75, which is always good. Bless her. So Ella and I have just had our lesson with Spencer, and that was following lunch and a session with Charlie Hutton, talking about all the stuff that we're going to get good, all my plans for the future, and why it is that I'm doing what it is, what I am doing. I genuinely can't speak today. Yeah, so my lesson went awesome. It was really good. We worked with Ella just doing her transitions back to walk and getting her to really sit into them rather than collapse into them, which is what she's prone to doing at the minute. And then in my session with Charlie Hutton, it was talking about how I'm just trying to do too much, so I need to chill out. You know, there's no time limit on stuff. Dressage is one of those sports where we can be in it until our 60s, so you know, I need to chill out. I'll get there. Everything doesn't need to happen now, which is one thing that I seem to really want. So now I'm going to get Ella all comfortable and put away in bed, and then I'm going to head over to Anne, where we're going to have a look through my test and she can tell me how pants I am. Okay, so that is Ella and I pretty much all finished for the day. We've just got a physio session with the group to finish, and that's going to be in the indoor school, and we've already been warned that we're going to be very bad at it and falling all over gym balls. So, you know what, no, I'll be fine. I have a good balance. That should be fine. Okay, so it turns out I'm actually very bad at balance. Me and the gym balls did not get on at all. I thought I was doing acrobatics at one point. So that is something I've definitely got to work on, and my mum's already working on getting me a gym ball at home. Do you think that'd work, Ella? Ella says don't talk to me. Fair enough. Anyway, so now I'm just going to finish up, give Ella her dinner, and just finish mucking out, and then I am going to head to bed, Fred, because I am absolutely knackered. I am ready for a good sleep, and then the start of the last day of the National Academy tomorrow. And so it's on the morning of the very last day at the National Academy, and Ella has shed her mask. We knew it was going to happen. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to, oh, Ella's got one ear out of her mask already, the third and final day of the National Academy camp. It has been an action-packed day already. Get in! Maria wasn't cooperating with me then. It has been so action-packed this morning. I've had a lesson for 45 minutes that I shared with someone else that was actually so good, literally. At one point, I don't think my mum got any video of it because I was at the other end of the arena and there was like 12 of us in there. There was so many horses in there at the same time because there were people warming up for their test riding that's happening today, and then people that were doing their physio session, and then people that were having lessons. It was mad, and me and Jessie Pidgley almost literally had a collision, so it's been super hectic. And at one point Spencer Wilton had me cross my reins and I had no steering, so it got super interesting. Then I had a strength and conditioning session where your boy can plank for over 4 minutes, okay? And then I had a physio session where I had lots of bands wrapped around me like I was a Christmas turkey trying to get me to sit straight. So now I'm ready for some food because I'm starving. Okay, so I've just had a sit-down session in the group with some farriers and Anne Keane as we went through Annabelle Pidgley's European Dressage test. With the farriers it was really good because I wanted to discuss the fact that Ella was barefoot and whether, as she moves up through the levels, whether we should get some shoes on her, and they just explained, to be honest, you'll know when it's time to get some shoes on her for that extra bit of support. And then going through Annabelle Pidgley's dressage test, we just talked about different dressage techniques and how sometimes we just need to be a little bit braver when it comes to our dressage. No judge wants to see a safe test. So that was super informational and I really enjoyed that. I didn't really get any video of it, unfortunately. So that kind of concludes day 3 of the first National Academy Camp for 2021. It has been so much fun. Kilby's Farm is literally the dream equestrian place. I'm already thinking about how when I'm older I'm going to model my dreams off this. This is the type of place where you think, if I won the lottery, I would own this place. So I'm just getting ready now, getting all of Ella's stuff together, and we are going to head home for a rest that both Ella and I sorely need, because I am absolutely knackered. As much as I've enjoyed today more than anything, enjoyed these past few days more than anything, I am so ready for my bed. And poor Ella, bless her, she's been ridden twice every day. She is ready for a fat nap. So that it's just been honestly so amazing. So if you haven't already, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that notification bell so you know when the next video is going to be uploaded, and keep your eye out on my social medias for regular posts and updates about what Ella and I are up to, and soon what Star and I are up to, because he is my up and coming 4-year-old baby boy. So until next time guys, from Ella and I, it's goodbye.